QuickCross Tourney versus prdwong. Let's see where this is. Nice. That is a very good find. Skullwoods at HC main. Map to skull or map to swamp. Compass. Okay. T-Rock big chest at Link Bonk. That's where the eyes lead me to. Okay, Dark World Bun Top. That's good info. Nothing. Desert left. Dark World Bun left. Should just go die to this guy. I'll be much faster. I guess I could have checked to see what swamp prize is. Okay. That's a good start. I like that. Let's check the main entrance first. Actually, let's not. I guess it doesn't matter. If we want to check the other entrance, we have to death warp anyway. I guess to check it here would be a little bit faster. Desert right is Macross. Okay. Guess I'll gather some info while I'm right here. Acquired Lumberjack. So that's a glove-locked Pain. It's not too bad. Let's see what this is, and then we'll probably set up for Houlihan. Well. It's good. A little bit more than that. Alright, game, just give me a glove and I'll be... the world will be my oyster. Holy moly. I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna go do backup escape. Yeah. Yes. So I'm just hoping I stumble upon the desert main entrance at some point. This is something I gotta keep an eye on and not forget for later. Other cane? Okay. Kind of want to go up the mountain and just find out what the other save and quit point is right away. But we'll use this opportunity to go gather some free information. So far we found 2 connectors that get us up to Dark Death Mountain. C-shaped hut. You gonna have my glove? No. Oops. No. It's nothing. Okay, I guess we're heading up to Death Mountain anyway. How's everybody doing? I am looking at chat. I see some gamers. I slept in. I stayed up late last night playing Halo like a dumbass, and then I overslept till like 1 p.m., so I got nothing done today that I wanted to get done, which is a real bummer. I see a lot of gamers. And Rambler. Cap Fairy. Nothing. Okay, it's a small key. It's also a nothing. It's good to get this out of the way, but like, jeez. Ah. Okay. This is certainly a situation where I'm glad that I have a starting flute, because otherwise routing to like Kakariko would be such a pain in the ass. Okay. Wow. Very dead Death Mountain. Let's go ahead and check the dark caves up here. Since I do have the Moon Pearl. See what swamp is. I guess it doesn't really matter right now. Yeah, right now the biggest thing that I could possibly find would probably be the glove. Glove or mirror would both be really helpful. Wow. That was a joke. There was nothing up there. Okay, I'm gonna check the backside. Let's see where this takes me. Cool. Interesting. Alright. I have to be very careful, because my health is very low. But this works. Tower Para. Can't do much here. Need a hook shot. Bum, 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 bum. What? Bottle. You gotta check your backside, y'all. Stay healthy. Yeah, we'll grab this, and then I want to work backwards up to Digging Game just to clear this whole section. Well, I do have the hammer. I could go the other way. Yeah, let's do that. Though it does feel like a weird play when you have access to 2 items. But I could always save and quit, start at Old Man again. Go out the backside again. Well, we got both the safeties already. Alright, I am gonna go check Potion Shop, and then I'll head to the pod area. Go ahead and utilize this hammer that I have. Well, let's see if this is useful. That's good info. It's a much easier way to get to Catfish. Hey, what's up, DT? Bum, 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 bum. Ah. I was contemplating whether I wanted to actually continue over to the pod area or not. Nothing. I'll wait. Hello. Why is everybody shouting? Well, this is amounted to basically nothing. Alright, King's Tomb, give me the glove to make me feel good. That's a heart piece. It's kind of fun to knock out the pod area before we even get to Kakariko. I should probably head there next. Just ignore. We did a quick pass of the Dark World. We didn't really find anything aside from a cape. So hello, Mittens. My money. This better be good. This is kind of unfortunate finding it this early. Yeah. Whatever. Okay, CT was at pod. I need to finish out checking all the... Well, I found... Let's save my money. I found the well. That's the big one. Thank you for fancy sip. Must keep moving. Smith. Uh-huh. Chickens. Good. If that said Castle Tower, I would have been upset. But it didn't, so it's fine. Kakariko Well, what do you got? There's Gavin. Check, check. Bombable Hut. Big key to Skull, nice. Okay. What's up, Surge? Damn. Front of barrel. Okay. Hey, thanks. Okay. Somehow avoided all the snakes. Okay, we'll have Hyrule Castle completed. Which is always good. GT small. Okay. Yeah, I really want to find a glove. The sooner I find that, the better. Glove leads to Canis Samaria. Hey, what's up, Darkway? Thanks for the good luck. And the high. Hi. Okay, let's go check these exits and then go from there. Just to see, I mean, characters to the Dark World are important right now, just because we don't have normal Dark World access. You know, while I'm there, I might as well go ahead and check. That'll save me a little bit of time. It's the woods. What do you got? Heart piece. Big X there. So we don't have to kill Aga. So that's good. Where does this go? well, you know what? I don't even have to write any of that down. It's just all junk. I feel like Kakariko was that way in my last seed, too. This is either going to be Bat, Fairy... Okay. Probably could have checked it, but... If it was Uncle, I would have saved time. Well, actually, no. Yeah, I mean, technically. Yeah, we'll check these, and then we'll go back to Kakariko. I do need money, but let's see if bush crabs have anything. Well, they have money, but not enough. Hey, look, money. Let's finish up clearing Kakariko. Honestly, Hyrule Castle was kind of just a big old bust. There's really nothing there. We got what? Small Key and Burna, is it? I want that. I really want that hook shot. Oh, they both sound awful, to be honest, Daft. Okay, well, that's good. So honestly, if I really want to be greedy, I could just attempt to hover that over and over to get that hook shot. I mean, a hook shot would be nice. It's not like a huge game changer right now, but it would certainly be helpful. Hey, it's vanilla. Cack Bush is thieves. Is this a particular? Are these two particular people that you are dealing with, Daft, or is this just something you've observed from watching Twitch streams? So there are definitely people like that. Okay, Thieves Town is Kakariko Bush. Oh, I hate knowing there's a hook shot there, and if I'm against somebody that can hover, they probably will get it. I mean, right now, the only thing a hookshot would do would be to get me over to East Death Mountain. That's about it. Which would still be kind of nice. It's Magic Bat, which we can do once we get our... Okay, this has been a whole lot of nothing. There are 3 types of shitters in a rando chat. Those two, and blatant fan of only one streamer in the world. Okay, TR front at Cat Library. Honestly, I don't know how much I've gotten out of this whole trip. I've certainly got some info, which is always good. See if this is anything I care about. Nope. Okay. Well, that incentivizes getting over there with the mirror a little bit less. Well, this works out. So I've not been South Shore yet. Guy who says every item that appears on screen. Oh, gosh. I do feel like there's certain people that pop in here. I'm not going to name names, but there are certain people that pop in here and they, like, treat my stream or an individual stream as if it's, like, the same thing as a restream or something. Merle. He thinks I need to find the pod. Is he gonna be in the dam again, just like my seed yesterday? No. No, it is not. That hook shot, damn it. I think given enough attempts, I could probably get it. Okay, this is probably against my better judgment, but I'm gonna go ahead and check. I guess it's not as bad now that I have starting flute. To come over here and isolate this one spot. Okay. Blind Hut's nice. Can I get a glove? Fire Rod is good. If I go to the Skullwoods area, I can do some damage. Especially with a big key already. What are my Dark World exits? Oh yeah, the Bonk. The Bonk rocks next to Link's house. Desert boss. Okay, that's good to know. Might as well go check Zora, I guess. There's the page. Let's see what this is. Okay. Library. I've already opened up pods, so we don't really need to worry about money anymore at this point. Cool. Well, that's good. So Zora's done. Yeah. I mean, I think that's more of a problem with the delay. Because if somebody forfeits and cuts stream and discards delay, then it's like extremely obvious that they quit. Just why whenever if I ever have a race with a delay and I don't have a restream, I like don't include a multi-link usually, because you know they might just forfeit and spoil it. Okay. Well, cleared quite a bit. Don't have that many extra spots left here in the light world. A couple one-offs. I really need to find that Spectacle Cave entrance so I can get my hook shot. Though I might need to go... I guess that's still not in logic, though. I thought that was going to be useful. Oh, we should go... I don't have any keys. Ah, where am I going? This is the wrong way. Saying I can go beat Mothula, but I don't have any keys. I almost feel like I need to find... Well, yeah, that's the thing is, like, you know, rescuing Old Man and having that access to Dark Link Bonk Rocks is not in logic. I don't really want to check this, but I'm here, so might as well. Oh, Meyer is a crystal. Good to know. If we're lucky, we'll find a glove in here, which will let us go get the Cane of Samaria. Yeah, what's up, Matt? Thanks for the good luck. Get that bomb slug to get out of the way. Ah. What a legend. I was like, there is no dark... Well, probably some dark wolf fairy. Hey, that's a nice find. Cat. Hi. How you doing?
Limes high.
Thanks for the 23 months. You're so close. Holy moly. To that fat 2 years. I guess I don't really need to be cautious. I have safeties galore. Okay. Yeah, I really just found a sword in here. That's about it. Alright, let's go check Eastern. That means Uncle's gonna be at Ganon. That sucks. I guess I do have that other desert connector. Still. This has some potential. Am I winning? I don't know. That's a good question. I need a glove. Well, that was pretty useless. Okay. I'm gonna check this. I'm gonna save and quit, and then go back to the Dark World, I guess. So there's a long path to really find not too much, honestly. It's Ice Frog Cave. Now, the thing is, right now, aside from that desert main connector, that could also lead to Dark World, and I should probably go check sooner than later. Right now, our main ways of getting to the Dark World is from Desert Ferry. That gets you the potion shop. So I started with an activated flute, so that was just a junk item. Nothing special. What did I miss? Okay. This is good. I get a magic refill. You cock. Well, that would have been nice merely moments ago when I was in Misery Mire. Well, we know where Samaria is. So if we can find a glove, we can get Arcane, and then we can just go beat Mire on our second visit. I feel like I need to find Pod. Which is probably going to be over here, maybe? We have Stumpy, Archery, Digging Game, and that's it. And then if that doesn't lead to anything, then the next step would be to go through that desert connector. So I'm expecting to just find a glove. Wow, okay. So many pieces of pod just all coming together. Okay. I can do so much in pod right now. It's nuts. Is it a pendant? It's a crystal. Wow, that's a, okay. So crystal pod, crystal skull, and crystal swamp. Okay, cool. There's our hookshot. That's good. Let's go up to Death Mountain now. The movie was terrible. Oh, wait, you know what this means? This means we can hookshot across the broken bridge now. And that's probably what the game wants me to do. Take the connector from Desert Ferry, hookshot across the broken bridge, and then I have access to West Dark World. But let's see if we can find anything else over here. Foist. I need to sit down. I want to sit down and watch all 4 Indiana Jones movies again. For fun. What's up, Sam? That's what I figured. So the other side is Super Bunny. That I don't care about. Okay, is this where we're gonna get our glove? Or mirror? Okay. No glove. Let's see where this goes. It's good info. Which is hut. Okay, I need to check one more thing up on Death Mountain, and then we have some options right now. I should probably go beat Skullwoods. Though I guess logically, I still need the other Skullwood Smalls for Mothula. So maybe that's not a priority. So we can beat Thievestown, just can't get the big chest. If we find a glove, we can go beat Meyer. We can beat Skull Woods. It's all pretty good. I'm gonna hookshot across the broken bridge and take that route. Because I'm pretty sure that's what the game wants me to do. What is my stun prize, though? Magic. So I need Swamp Small, Flip... I need a lot of stuff. I'm gonna save my breath. Just assume I need a lot of things. A little worried about checking this. And honestly, aside from getting to, like, the Meyer area, I'm not particularly concerned about connectors at the moment, so I might just grab these. Also get a glove. No glove, okay. Yeah, except that connector kind of sucks, so let's just find out. Okay, that's fine. It's useless. And I don't have to think about it. B. Ah. Okay, it's nothing. Yeah, there's Swamp. No flippers, so can't do anything with it. Ah. I think I might go do Village of Outcasts. Then go into Skull, I guess. Okay. Pod at Seller. Well, no potions. I should have bought one. I guess I should have bought one at the potion shop. Though potion glitching isn't too big of a deal. So with 5 keys, I can get everything in here. I just have to come back and kill the boss later. Everything was in peppermint condition. Whoops. Peppermint. It's pretty good. Happy holidays. It's not working because it's not hurting enough. It started slowing down, that was the problem there. God damn it, Zebra. How could you say that? Okay. So Bowlock Swamp Small. So we're not going to find a bow in Swamp. Wow, very helpful. Very good info. This feels bad to come in here, because it's probably just going to set up for a double dip. Especially if I find the bow immediately later, but... oh well. It's a lot of items, so... I don't know. Something's telling me the game probably wants me to be here right now. I don't know if it's the 5... well, without a lamp... that made up for all of that. Do I rush back and check Graveyard Ledge? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the only thing Mirror makes faster is you don't have to death warp out of a dungeon anymore. I will say it makes doing certain checks more efficient, because you can clear both the light and dark world areas at the same time. Okay, well... getting a mirror out of here is pretty big. What I would really like would be a bow, though, because then I could just beat this dungeon, and then I wouldn't have to come back. I bet there's a bow just chilling in Skullwoods right now. Okay. Pod was arguably pretty stacked. There's the castle tower key. I don't know when I'll check that. That one is very much out of the way, because it's over at Pod. The only problem now that I have this mirror, is I'm somewhat obligated to go down and check the left side maze race instead of running back up to Skullwoods. But if I can find a gosh dang glove, that would change things a little bit. It's a B. It's a bed. Actually, let's go Skullwoods. Because we can route from that save and quit point and then include K45 along the way. Saha, Vu, chest. Glove? Please? Watch this. He's gonna tell me green pendant is Eastern. Turn around. Oh. Well, I'll stand correct. Let me write this down. Do I have any Santa mental Christmas memories? Yeah, I do. That's it. That's the only reply. Boy, what I wouldn't give for a glove. I was expecting to accidentally, like, walk into him. It's nice having Fire Out coming here for the first time, though. What's up, Detrius? Okay, what kind of Skullwoods are we getting? The good kind or the bad kind? The good kind, alright. Watch this be Ganon's Tower. Interesting. This is green pendant. TR laser at Dark World Skull. Cool. Anything vanilla in the seed? The front of Tavern was the exact same entrance as it is in the vanilla game. That's about it. So we can check Desert Right. We can go beat Hera. We can go beat Skullwoods. We can go beat Thieves Town. We need a lot. We need some dungeon info for sure. We need a glove. Don't need a bee. Don't really need this key either. Do I check pedestal while I'm here? God. Fine. Eastern's a pendant. Okay, so we just need to know where one more pendant is. Well, that's useless, so good. Okay, I think I know what I want to go do. I can take this over to the pyramid, mirror, beat Skull Woods. I'm also, real quick, gonna go check Graveyard Ledge. It's kind of annoying because I have to, like, kern jump back over, but it's nice to just mark this off my list. We're still looking for Ice Palace. I mean, unless this is Mire. Mire area would be not bad. Okay. It's useless and annoying. I think it's just better to just flute back down. Go back through here. I think now would be a good time to switch focus and go knock out some beatable dungeons. I need flippers for Swamp. I need bow for Pod. I need hammer to get Samaria for Mire. Glove would also be for Ice Palace, if it's a crystal. I'm gonna go beat Skull first. Then I'm gonna check the top of the castle. I think I could stand here. Oh, yeah, I have plenty of room. Okay, let's go get our first crystal. Make up your mind. Right. There is no forced pinball small key in QuickCross. Oh, good thing I picked up an extra key. Otherwise, that could have been bad. Like I said, this still isn't in logic without the other two skull smalls, but did that hammer hit him down into the spike and therefore didn't deal damage? That was really weird. Okay. That would have been nice sooner. Graveyard Ledge is done. We know that Ganon dropped down his uncle. Alright, let's check the top of the castle. Still looking for a glove. Glove would be kind of helpful. Especially if I find, like, Ice Palace. Not that. Okay, that's good. So I can beat Pod. That's nice. Okay. Nothing else too exciting over here. I don't know whether this is faster or not, but we'll just do it this way. Okay, we're gonna go beat Tower of Hera next. This will give us more info of the, like if this is our another pendant or not. The biggest thing I think I'm worried about right now is that that glove that we're looking for is in like the Meyer big chest or something. How does hair pot happen casually? There's always people glitch hunting. So I don't... There's always people looking how to break the video game. Or are you talking about how I did that so fast? So next, I guess I'll run down to Bombo's tablet. That's so inconvenient, though. But if it has, if it's a glove, then we're looking good. I don't know. I'm fearful of ruling out one-offs. Unless it's absolutely incredibly inconvenient. This one is only partially inconvenient. Yay. Old sword. Well, the thing is... I mean, yeah, I don't know how people find glitches and stuff. Unless it's, like, purely by accident, stuff like that. Especially for games this old. Oh, see you, chat. It was nice knowing you. Just kidding. It wasn't that nice. Okay. I'm getting a little nervous. I think next we go beat... Probably go beat Thieves Town. I think I know where I need to go next. Let's go check desert entry. Where is my glove? I'm getting nervous, folks. Because that thing is really holding me back right now. Oh wait, I have the mirror. I can go do a shit ton of stuff up on Death Mountain. Well, You can do a lot of things up on Death Mountain. I have to commit to such silly plays quite yet. Well, I did not mean to dash. That was a bit of a oopsie. Alright, if that small key is the Thieves' Town small, then I'll be feeling great. Greater. Actually, I'll be feeling better once I find my glove. Okay, was this book actually pretty useless? Survey says. Maybe. More to be revealed. Oh my god. Get out of the way! Ugh. Mire and ice. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I have to... Hold on. I do want to check that. Yeah, this is the only time I can. Hold on. Okay, Light Roar Laser leads to Mire Agada. One glove, please. Glove leads to Samaria, which leads to basically a full clear T-Rock minus the boss and Big Chest. Thank you. Okay. That's good. So now I just need flippers. And probably just go beat Thieves' Town and hope it's a crystal. What am I doing? I already checked this. Send me back. This was nothing down here, if I remember. Now, if you want to throw ice balls at me, I'd be okay with that. Graveyard Ledge with a small key, a skull. So we can beat Thieves, we can beat Pod. Desert is our last crystal, then we'll need one more big key. Otherwise, we don't need any more big keys. Now I want to... I'm gonna finish what I started real quick. We are still looking for Ice Palace, so let's continue the hunt. Okay, hold on. I can check that. Well, just... No, I can't. I don't have the mitts. It's fine. We can check the other thing later. Paradox Cave is right there, and it connects to... T-Rock connector, which would let me check what Spiral Cave is. Maybe this is just Spiral Cave. Ah. That also works. Thank you, game. Okay. Alright. See what this is. It's double bombos. I don't know if I mean, I'm still looking for Ice Palace, so checking more stuff is arguably fine. That's Laser Eyes right there. Ice Palace? No. Alright. Right. I'm gonna go get my Samaria, and then we're gonna go beat some dungeons. Pod, Meyer. Meyer was at... If that works out, we can go to the Pod portal, and then from there... beat Meyer, and then we can go get the second item in Castle Tower, and then I don't have to think about that anymore. So that would be good. Thieves Town was at Kakariko. I should go beat that, but I want to hold off a little bit longer just in case I can get the big key. This has been a nice seed. I feel like we've just constantly been moving forward, which is always a plus. Like, as late as that glove was... I don't... No, I do need to go this way. So, we have a couple glove spots we can go check while we look for Ice Palace. As soon as we find the flippers, we can go to Swamp. I want to go and beat Pod after this, maybe? I'd really like to hold off on Thieves Town until I could full clear it. But it's a beatable dungeon. So, yeah. I don't know. T-Rock Front was at the Kakariko Library. That's 3 items I can get right away. So, maybe I should do that. Because Lava Chest is locked by probably all 4 small keys. Chomps is available because you can get to it for for free from a certain connector. What? Oh, I'm in the... I skipped which room I forgot which room I was in. I, like, pretended like that room didn't exist. Yeah, the big thing we need right now are flippers. I guess flippers and dungeon info, really. Just a heart. Do. I would rush to beat Thieves Town, maybe just to know what my last crystal dungeon is. Going to the cape and dashing back and forth through them all. Yeah. I feel like the only problem about that is I feel like it's easier to misalign and not actually hit all of them. But then again, with the spin attack, I hit like all but 2 of them, so it's about the same. Take that. It's fine. It's just one of those things that it's nice to not have to think about anymore. I don't really agree with this play. So why am I doing it? Wow, they were actually very generous. That is a shocker. Hey! Show me Ice Palace. 'Cause then... I guess this would be better if flippers were like my go mode. Now, there could be a connector in that other entrance. But I do know for a fact that I'm not going to find a flippers over here. But I am going to beat a dungeon. And at this point, I don't really need to be on the lookout for more entrances for the most
Cute chat.
This is actually a really weird situation to be in, though. Yo, James, thanks for the 8 months. Because if Desert is... Well, if Desert's a pendant, then technically I'm Flippers Go mode, and this dungeon is locked by Flippers. So full clearing this dungeon wouldn't be necessary. But if I do find something like Desert Big Key, then I can piece together where the flippers can or cannot be. But also, at the end of the day, it is just another crystal dungeon that I can beat. And with the help of Cane of Samaria and having all the keys, this will go by pretty quick. Classic. The classic Ice Rod in Ice Palace. The vanilla Ice Rod in Ice Palace. Small. Boy, I'm very glad I have a green potion. I wasn't even paying attention to my magic. Stun Prize is magic, though. Okay. Wow. Well, I think that's it for all the stupid keys. So I guess I'll go beat Thieves Town next. And if Thieves Town is a crystal, then all I need to do is look for flippers. And I know where they won't be. I'm gonna go grab the magic on the other doer. Perfect. No reason to use my potion if I don't have to. I might have to. This might actually be just shy of 8 shots. Despite what it looks like. Okay, it was 8 shots. That's interesting. Okay, this is actually a good spot. If we beat Thieves Town and it's a crystal, then all we're looking for is the flippers, and we already have spots that we don't have to check looking for them. But it depends on if this last entrance is a connector or not. If it's a connector, then that opens up everything. Watch it be like desert main entrance or something. Okay. So, all that is flipper locked, so that's good. So, Thieves Town, Big Chest, Hera Basement, both Meyer and TR entrance are all flipper locked. Okay, that's useless. Thieves Town is here in Kakariko. I'm gonna go beat it. Yeah, let's just go beat it. It's right here. This might be a pendant. If it's a pendant, then things are going to change. Now, if flippers are here, then I might be in go mode. If flippers are here and it's a crystal, then I'm just in go mode. Boy, oh my god. I keep on trying to right-click a green square to remove it from the tracker, but I've missed 3 times now. I'd love for there to be an iteration of Emo Tracker that has like a click and drag. Like you can click and drag an area and it'll remove all the boxes. Game out, please help. So I have two glove-locked locations and one, and then like catfish. It's one glove-lock spot. My decision-making coming up is going to be kind of dependent on whether this is a crystal or not, and I really hope it is, because that'd be very cool. Oh my god, stop. Okay. This was flipper locked. If it's just like desert big, then I'll be also ecstatic. Because those are the two things at minimum that I need. Desert big and flippers. Oh, I should have done the thing where I keep the door open just in case this ends up being a pendant so I can just bail. Thank you, Sword Beams. Very cool. Oh, baby. All right. Flip or go mode? Okay. I'm gonna go check the front of TR real quick. We're just looking for flippers. There's still... Went the wrong way. Yo, what's up, Slayer? Hammer Pigs, Mimic Cave. We did find Spike Cave as well. We have not seen GT or Eastern. You think I need to find like Ganon's Tower or something at this point? I'm gonna check these two, and then I'm gonna go beat Pod. Which, I guess I'll just, yeah, I'll just do the portal, the Thieves Town, the Village of Outcasts portal. Let's go, dude. Alright, that's go mode. We win. Well, I don't know if I win, but I'm feeling pretty damn good. It's hard not to feel good about this seed. Odd is at the Voot Fortune Teller. And then Swamp is over at the Dark World Lumberjack house. So, boom, boom, and then we flute back to Kakariko and fight Ganon. So if you had gotten flippers, the thing is, like, that glove in the mire area was just kind of really out of the way. And I think the only way you could have gotten that is with the mirror. You mirror on top of Death Mountain, drop down the middle, and then take that connector. Which is always risky because you want to drop down and check, like, the other entrance that's blocked by the Mitz rocks. And funny enough, the only thing really extra that I did was full clearing ice, I guess. But it worked out, because it was good confirmation about where my flippers could be. And the funny thing is, flippers ended up being in... I think technically they were hookshot locked. Like, you were intended to get the hookshot, the big chest, and then backtrack over to there. Impressive. The only thing that's gonna be obnoxious is I just have to make sure I get my torch glitch. It seemed like Eastern and GT were pretty well hidden. What is torch glitch? Basically, when the two torches go out when you're fighting Ganon, if you relight one of them before the second one goes out, the second one never becomes unlit. So then you only ever have to relight the one torch. So it's a good save on magic, and it, you know, will help you get more hits in on Ganon. There's also a good chance I could find, like, the lamp, like, right here. Silverless matches her again without torch glitch? Yeah, you don't want to miss torch glitch in that situation. That's a long journey. really want to see if I can... I mean, if I could find the other bow or the lamp, that would be a good time save. I guess the other way to look at this is, with flippers being my go mode, I would have the benefit of getting to skip, you know, most of the swamp. If I was to actually skip it. So I guess I am... Like, if you had beaten Thieves Town already, and then... Yeah, you would have been able to go mode Ice Bells. But who knows, maybe flippers led to mitts, which led to a bunch of nothing. Yeah, that's called Diver Down. It's a cool trick where you're not actually walking on water, you're technically walking underneath it. You're basically skipping a checkpoint that checks to see when you jump in the water. It's pretty dope. It's a good trick, I like it. Show me lamp or silvers. $50. I love it's just a part of this game is questioning every decision I make. I mean, I'm feeling really good, but you know, there are always ways I could have been slightly faster. Okay. But yeah, for me, I'll do a pause buffer to make sure I get the torch glitch here. Sure didn't. That's fine. I got the torch glitch, so I'm happy. Oh. What the hell? Sometimes I go into weird... I somehow set myself up into spin speed. That was very strange. Alright. Did I win? Looks like it. No snipes. No snippers. Don't you do it. Hell yeah. GG's. That was a good seed. For me. Success. Ooh. I mean, it's no 133 like I got in my last race, but hey. I'll take it. Never found GT or Eastern. That's a lot of time save. Woo.